How can you tell us to think about that, given your seat on the Open Markets Committee and as a Fed governor? How would you interpret that?
So I guess I would say you're right. There are a significant number of proposals that are kind of in the works. They haven't been finalized, let alone brought to the board yet. And so I can't really get into specific details today.
But we like your thinking, Chairman Powell. That's what we like.
What I can share is, principles and how I will think about this. Regulatory proposals go to the board. Every person on the board, that's 6 governors now, has an obligation to evaluate and vote on those. And I'm one of those people. I also chair the board. So a couple things I would point out. Just first that, I think regulation should be transparent and consistent and not too volatile, and particularly as it relates to capital requirements. I do note the central importance of capital. We want banks to be resilient to shocks. We want them to be able to lend in good and bad times. We want, in particular, the GSIBs, the 8 largest banks, to have high levels, very high levels of capital and liquidity. Indeed, we spent years raising those levels over a long period of time. And I think there's broad agreement, as you point out, that capital is strong. And, the question there will be what sorts of increases will be justified. That's what we'll be looking at. The other thing is to point out the trade-off between higher capital. The benefit of it, of course, is to have stronger banks that can lend and maybe survive more kinds of crisis environments. But, there are costs as well. And I think it's going to be, as always, a question of weighing and balancing those costs. And that's what I'll be thinking about. The last thing I'll say about that is just we benefit from having banks of all different shapes and sizes in our system. And we want to be careful not to regulate the smaller banks to the point where really their business models are challenged for all but the largest banks.